Hi folks, it's a beautiful Saturday afternoon at 4:45. The weather's glorious. Got a little breeze, I believe, from the northwest, northwest actually. And the day is done for working anyways. I've snuck out and I'm going to sight in a rifle. I'm going to sight in a 22 Magnum. This 22 Magnum was my father's and I treasure it actually. He had it given to him by his one of his uncles. And the reason he had it given was that it never shot in the same place twice. So my father found the problem to be some damage to the inside bore at the end of the barrel. So my father machined off a piece of the barrel, recrowned it, and while he was doing it, he knew of this 22 Magnum rimfire caliber, and my father was pretty frugal. So he rechambered it for the 22 Magnum rimfire. And ever since then, it's been in our family as a 22 Magnum. It's the only 22 Magnum in our family. Anyhow, I'm going to sight it in today. Now you'll notice it's got open sights on it, and I'm actually going to put a scope on it. But you know what, I'd like to sight it in with open sights, or at least see where it's shooting. That way if I'm ever hunting and I fall and something happens to the scope, I can just undo the scope and then I have a pair of open sights to rely on. They're pretty crude open sights. They're certainly not the originals off the rifle, but we'll see where it shoots anyways. And just as I go to shoot this shell, I'm looking at this casing and I see a funny line on it, and the casing's cracked. I'll see if I can point it out. I'll find a pencil. Wow, I have never had that with a rimfire cartridge before. There, you can see the casing is cracked right there. So I am certainly not going to shoot that, to say the least. I don't know if it's got something to do with these being old ammunition, old shells. Cracks in the other ones, but we'll put that in there. We certainly won't shoot that. Some of these shells have been around. One of these boxes was $5.99, and a 22 Magnum shell in Canada, a box of 22 Magnum shells is definitely not $5.99. But I have an eclectic mix here, so we'll shoot one of these off and we'll see where it goes. It sure is fun to shoot a 22 Magnum. It seems to just go pop in comparison to a 30 caliber rifle like a 308 or a 30-06 or a 303. I almost feel funny wearing a set of earphones. Well, I'm quite surprised actually. Here's one round and here's the other round. And that's at a measured 100 yards on those crude old open sights. So I'll lift it up one notch on the ladder and we'll try again and see if we can get a little closer. Well, I raised the ladder one notch. We'll take another couple shots and see where it ends up. Well, I can't believe this. As true as I am sitting here at 100 yards, here are 3 shots. 1, 2, 3. Across open sights on that old single shot 22 Magnum. Wow! I am so thrilled with that. And obviously, I should adjust the rear sight to the right to align that bull, because there's not much wind hitting this. The wind, we're facing northwest right now, so we're almost shooting directly into the wind. I am absolutely thrilled with that group. I can't believe how tight that is. That is absolutely fantastic. Wow, my big concern is now when I put the scope on and sight it in, I've never had it shoot quite that well. Wow, thank you, Father.